bait's back out again. Peter and David, our two mates, they're fishing for these skipjack, and we're literally catching our live bait right on the reef and just bridling them and fishing them on the spot. And we got two more blue runners, a double, so we just bridled a blue runner on Sean and a blue runner on mine. She just put it in the clip of her downrigger, it popped out, she wasn't bit, something obviously scared enough to take it out of the clip. She got it to the surface, and about a 60-pound rooster, easily as big as the one she just last caught, came up, showed its combs, and what we saw is a big forehead just lump on her bait.
Wow, he followed that to the surface. Yeah, there you go, Louise. Wow, David. Hard to keep your feet underneath you when it's a little rough like this. Oh my gosh.
Good job. Strong fish. Oh, there it is. People don't realize it's tough. You know, it's one thing to fish in this weather, it's another thing to film in this weather.
Oh my God, Jamie.
The camera crew's doing a hell of a job out here.
This one might be the rooster fish we're looking for. Yeah, maybe so.
Watch out, boys. He's coming up. Come on, David.
Double right there.
Okay, in.
That's a world record right there.
I hope so. God, I hope so. Wouldn't that be a great day? Oh my God. What do you think?
What you think? Bigger than the first one, yeah?
I mean,
I'd say 7.
yeah.
In the box.
Oh my God, you guys.
That's it.
You need a bigger box. Thank you, baby. There's your world record.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Mika. Oh, Captain Louise, you're the best.
Carrying high hopes that Sean Harless had landed a potential world record roosterfish, we headed back to Flamingo's launch ramp. Soon, Sean's rooster was hoisted up as the IGFA certified scale was set up and zeroed out. With the help of angling legend Captain Bob James, up went the rooster and hopefully the new 130-pound line class record, besting Sean's current record of 64.4 pounds. All eyes were on the scale's readout, but to our surprise, the catch was just short of record contention. But this group does not give up. Tomorrow, they try again. When we arrived on the spot the next morning, what we saw took precedence over our fishing. Illegal longliners had invaded the area, setting up a dual-depth longline right on the reef, hooking many sea turtles. The turtles struggled for air, fighting against heavy lines in a strong current, while the longliners did nothing. We had to do something. Watching them suffer and die was not an option.
Yeah, what we've got going here is we just came out here to fish the ridge we were fishing yesterday. We've seen the longliner. We saw him anchored up yesterday when we came in the cove to make bait. He's obviously set his longline out here on our fishing spot, and now there's a turtle. There's a big green turtle that's got a hook. He ate one of the baits of the longline, and now he's captured. So what we're gonna do is Sam and I are gonna get in the water. We're gonna get this animal. Sam wants to get a few underwater photographs of it to document that, and then we're gonna bring it on the deck and unhook it, and so you folks can all see the perils of longlining in these waters. It's not just fish. It's not just bycatch. Sometimes it's much beloved sea animals. and there's plenty of sea turtles. Costa Rica is one of the most prolific breeding areas of several sea turtle species in the world, and it's a resource that's definitely worth protecting. So Sam's a turtle specialist down here from Purdue University. Does a lot of work with the a turtle commission here, and a lot of studies, a lot of tagging. So we're going to get in and see the condition of this animal. The net was just set yesterday. I can't imagine it being in too bad a shape, but it's flipping around. It's not looking happy right now. Let's try to make its day a little better.
Hey Bill, this is an illegal set. In Costa Rica, long lines are legal, but it has to be 12 miles offshore. This set they just laid is what? Less than a mile offshore here on the reef.
There's 2 turtles on this long line. There's one right off the boat right here that we saw initially, and then there's also one sitting right off there as well. 3 total? Apparently there's 3 total.
Within a few hooks, they're setting hundreds of hooks out here at night. Again, as Jamie had mentioned, in illegal fishing grounds. So the fact that we just stopped to rescue 1, and we've already seen 3, how many more are out here on this? It's crazy.
Alright, what we're dealing with here is a black turtle. This is basically your Eastern Pacific green turtle. It's the same as you would see in Hawaii, only they're a little bit darker, hence the name black turtle. They're fairly common close to shore here in Costa Rica, and as far as long lines go, they're not that common to be caught, but if you set one in close to shore, as you can see, it does happen. This line is using J hooks, which are very bad for turtles. Greens, Ridleys, they'll actually eat the bait, and it's common to have those big J hooks stuck in their throat, whereas a big turtle such as a leatherback will just get tangled. Now, this one, luckily, it's caught in the bottom of the jaw, so it'll probably live. Others, not necessarily so. This is what kills turtles. Circle hooks are better. That doesn't mean they're safe. They can get foul hooked with them, they can drown on the line, and if they're brought to the boat, depending on where they're hooked, it may be easier just to cut off a flipper or kill the turtle to save the 50-cent hook versus dealing with it on the commercial fishing boat. So it's a nasty and unfortunately common sight in Costa Rica these days.
All right. Good job, Sammy. Sad, but good job.
More.
A rusty old J hook.
Thank you.
As you can see, this is an old rusty J hook on this long line. Came all the way through the top jaw. What we're gonna do, Jamie has got a pair of bolt cutters. We're gonna cut the shank of this hook and pull it out from the back side. Get it right there, Sam. Excellent. One happy clam. Good job, Sam.